All right, folks, this is part 5 of my series of videos connecting the 666 to Elvis and some of it to Trump. Okay? And make sure you go and watch the first 4 parts before you watch this one, okay? This is part 5. And let me just say this, that about a week or so ago, Trump used this picture on Trump's social. On Truth Social. And this is my picture. I actually created this. Look, see, look at this. It's May 13th, 2022. Almost, almost 2 years ago. And he used it the other day. I made this picture. I guess somebody sent him this photo and he was saying how he looked like Elvis. And of course, he's been saying that ever since he was running for president the first time. Okay, if you're new to the channel, understand that I have 2 predictions that on June 11th, there's going to be some type of spectacular event in the state of Washington. And most likely Seattle will be ground zero. So get out of Washington state before June 11th, okay? Because it is the beast out of the sea revelation, okay? I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but somehow it connects to Elvis after the event happens, okay? So just get out of Washington state before June 11th. And then my other prediction is that Trump gets his head wound in Ohio on August 4th. Okay, which happens to be Obama's birthday, but Trump gets the head wound. Okay? And notice the numbers. It's 216 and 16-2. You know what I mean? And if you've watched my videos, you know. Because listen, I'm not going to get into every detail of what I've shown in the past. So you're just going to have to watch my videos. So I'll be getting to the good stuff. So just, relax and pay attention, okay? So like I said, I'm connecting all the 666 to Elvis. So 666 days, if you made it into percentage of a year, that's what it would be. It would be 182.47%, okay? 666 days would be equivalent to 182.47%. And notice that from Elvis's birthday, 1/8, within the same year to 9/11, when the Twin Towers collapsed, because Elvis had an identical twin that died at birth. So from Elvis's birthday to 9/11, when the Twin Towers fell, is 247 days. And why is that important? Because notice the numbers, 18247. 18247. See, 666 days has the connection to Elvis's birthday to 9/11, being 247 days. So that's your first 666 connection. In this video, you got to go watch the other part 1 through 4 before you watch this, video. So in that last, index card I showed you from Elvis's birthday, a 666 connection. Now I'm showing you from Elvis's death day, a 666 connection. Because I told you Washington State gets struck on June 11th. Okay? And remember, Washington State. Okay? Anyway, so from Elvis's death date, August 16th, but it has to end on a leap year. And 2024 is a leap year. So from Elvis's death, with an ending, year of a leap year, is 666 days. Okay? It has to end with a leap year. Okay, you know what I mean? June 11th in a leap year is 666 days when you add the day. Okay? From Elvis's death to 6/11. And I'm telling you, 6/11 is when Washington gets struck. Washington State. So here's another 666 connection. Watch, on a leap year again. Because Elvis wasn't born on a leap year, but this is leap year equations. From Elvis's birthday, within the same year to Elvis's death date, if you add the day on a leap year, it's 222 days. And the percentage for 222 days is 60.66%. So basically it's 666. Okay? And again, connecting from Elvis' birthday to his death only in a leap year. Okay? And notice that not only does it have his birthday and his year, I mean his birthday and his death date within within these dates, it also has the 611, 611. You see that? Because that's when Washington State gets struck. So now the last two index cards, what I just showed you was from Elvis's birthday to 816 on a leap year is 222 days when you add the day into 60.66%. From Elvis's birthday to his death on a leap year. And then from Elvis's death ending in a leap year to 611 is 666 days. And which is 2024 is a leap year. So you have a 666 connection again. Okay? Now, before I move on to the next card, I want you to remember this, that you have a 6, then a 0, then a 6. Okay? So I told you that Washington State gets struck, the B side of the sea revelation on June 11th. Okay? It's going to be, like I said, in June, this Elvis, Seattle, Washington State event, the B side of the sea revelation. Now, notice that June, the very first time June comes along, it's the 6th month. The next time June comes along, which would be 12 months later, would be the 18th month. Then 12 months later would be the 30th month. Then the 42nd month. Then the 54th month. Then the 66th month. Okay? And notice where it is. See, you have 6 in the first one, then 66 in the 6th one. And so you have everything in between would be the 0. You get it? 6, 0, 66. Which is what I was trying to show you here, from Elvis's birthday to his death on a leap year, 60.66%. Okay? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just look at the 6 and the 66. It's 666. And notice that it's the first number and the 6th number. And why is that important? Because don't forget, when did the insurrection happen? On 106. The insurrection. The word insurrection means resurrection. I mean, it equals resurrection in Gematria. Exact same numbers. Every number is the same. Insurrection equals resurrection. Now, what else is important about 1 and 6? Elvis is born in the 1st month. Trump's born in the 6th month. And Elvis died in the 16th state, which is Tennessee. And Elvis died on the 16th day, August 16th. Get it? I could keep going on and on. Like the first president that was assassinated was the 16th president. And like I said, insurrection equals resurrection in Gematria, and the insurrection happened on 106, which happens to be Armenian Christmas Day. And I'm Armenian. I told you that. The Armenians were the first Christians as a nation. Anyway, the crown, the words, the crown equals 106. So there you go again with the 1 through 6. Which goes back to me showing you 666. 1 through 6. 666, see? And is it just a coincidence that if you were to add all these numbers from the 6 to the 6th one, which is the 66, you add all these numbers, what do you get? Look at that. 216. Look at that. And if you've been watching my videos, you know how important that is. Because Elvis Aaron Presley, his full name equals 216. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. Which connects to my predictions. I told you, it's all about the 16-2, 216. 16-2, 216. And like I said, August 4th is Obama's birthday, which is the 216th day of the year. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. But it also connects to June 11th, which is 16-2, you know. Anyway, like I said, I'm just showing you the connections to Elvis and the 666. Like, what is the chances of all this? You know what I mean? Here's another connection to Elvis. The only year in the 1900s, the only year that this could happen is in 1935. And what am I talking about when I say this could happen? Because Elvis's birth year was 1935. If you take the prime numbers for the year, 19th equals 67, the 35th equals 149, adds up to 216. This is the only year in the 1900s when using prime numbers for the birth year, it equals 216. No other year in the 1900s can equal 216 when using prime numbers. Like I said, I'm not going to go through all the things I've shown in my other videos because I have a ton more to connect, but I'm not going to show it. So Elvis's death date was 8/16, and I told you Trump's head wounds are going to be 8/4. And if you add those numbers up, look, you get 1620. That's 16/2, 216 with a crown. The O is a crown. Okay? You see what I'm saying? This is June 11th is the 162nd day of the year. 216 is the August 4th. 216th day of the year is August 4th. Like I said, it's going to lead up to the most mind-blowing 666 connection. Just hold on. So the letter O represents a crown, okay? Well, it could represent a head, an eye, a ring, a halo, whatever, an egg, whatever, a womb, but it's really a crown, okay? And the letter O equals 15. Okay, it's the 15th letter of the alphabet, but if you reduce that, and reduce means 1 plus 5 is 6. So that's what a reduced number is. So you have 15, the letter O, then the reduced number is 6. So it's 156, okay, for the letter O. And it just so happens on a leap year, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, the Washington State event is 156 days when you add the day. Okay, when you include the ending date of June 11th from Elvis' birthday, you get 156. So there's your crown number. Remember, the letter O was 15th letter reduced to 6 because 1 plus 5 is 6. Okay, so that's why. That's a crown. Do you get it? The crown, the 156. And interestingly enough, if you were to put 666 into the Gematria calculator, it equals 156. You just add up every letter to what the alphabet is. S is the 19th letter, I is the 9th letter, X is 24. If you just, did every letter, it's 156. There's your crown number again. And do you think it's a coincidence that the 156th prime number is 9/11? Okay, I've shown these things years ago, folks. So 156 again, the 156th prime number is 9/11. There's your crown on 9/11. And when did 9/11 happen? In 2001, right? So if you took out the zeros, you'd be 21, right? Look, see? The 156 prime is 9/11, and then it happened in 2001. Look, it's right there, 2-1. Are you getting what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm just making sure you understand how important the 156 is, okay? Because on a leap year from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 156 days. And interestingly enough, if you added up all the numbers between 1 through 56, you add up all those numbers between, it equals 1596. And what is that showing you right there? Basically, it's telling you it's the crown. Because look, the letter O is the 15th letter, right? What's in between the 15 and the 6 is 9. Because 6 plus 9 is 15. So it's basically telling you right there that it's a crown. 15 is the crown number, and 96 would be the crown number. It's like the 69 in the womb. You understand what I'm saying? Because Elvis had an identical twin. It's the 69 in the womb, the crown. And here we go again. Look, if you use the prime numbers separately, because remember, just now I was showing you the 156 prime was 911, but look, if you separated them, 15th prime is 47, 6 prime is 13. You add it up, look what you get. 2, 1 on this side and 6, 0 on this side. If you go across, look at that. It's 2, 1, 6, 0. 216 with a crown. And now you're going to see why 216 with a crown is the most important number there. Because, and that's why Trump's got to get his head wound on August 4th. Okay, because August 4th is the 216th day of the year, and the O is a crown. Get it? The head wound. The O is a head, a crown. So if you put a crown, the letter O, on the words 216, this is the first time that you will get with a crown, I'm saying, the first number with a crown on it, all right, when put into the Gematria calculator, that would equal the same forward and backward, okay? This is the first one when putting a crown on a number. This is the first one that equals forward and backward the same, and look what the totals are. 333, 333, 666. I showed this years ago, folks. Okay, look how perfect that is. It's the first number when putting a crown on it that it does this. Like I said, I could show you 100 more incredible, connections with this, but I'm going to end it with something really incredible. But first, I have to show you this part again. So remember, the crown has the connection to the 156 because the letter O is the 15th letter, reduces 6, 156. And I told you on a leap year, which 2024 is a leap year, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 156 days. And 6/11 is the day that Washington State gets struck. Like I said, I'm about to show you something amazing, okay? So remember, I'm showing you all the connections to the 156. And the 156 prime number is 911, okay? Because the next 911 is 6/11. If you just turn the 9 upside down, it would be 6/11. All right, this is it right here. Get ready. So remember, I told you that the next 9/11 is going to be in June, okay? And if you go from the first number, okay, because the first time June comes around, it's the 6th month, right? Then the next time would be the 18th, the 30th, the 42nd, the 54th, the 66th, right? Every 12 months, right? Now watch this. So if you go from the first one, you go all the way down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. When you get to the 56th one, if you went to the 56th one, what's it going to be? Look at that. 666. So that means that 1 through 56 is 666 with the June dates. With the June months. Get it? Every 12 months, the 56th number down is 666. Are you understanding that? So from the first to the 56, get it? 156. It's the 666th month. You remember all the 156s I showed you, right? Connecting to the crown. From Elvis's birthday to 6/11, the day Washington State gets struck is 156 on a leap year. 156 prime is 9/11. And the most, oops, I just dropped something. Anyway, the most incredible thing is coming still. Get ready. So remember, from June, from the first one all the way down to the 56th, okay? The 56th number down is 666, right? Look at that. Now, If you were to add all these numbers in this row, not this row right here, this row, if you added up all those numbers from that very first one, the number 6, all the way to 666. Now, before I end it with the most incredible information, let me just show this real quick. I had to pause the video because there was so much noise. I live on a busy street, folks, and they were doing all kinds, making all kinds of noise. But anyway, remember, everything was about the 156, the crown. So I'm gonna go slow and have you guys. That way, you can stop the video and look at every number and add it up yourself with a calculator, because you're about to see something incredible. Okay, so from the first time that June comes around, 6th month, the first time, just add up all these numbers. I'm gonna go slow. All right, so just stop it and add up all those numbers. Okay, add up all these numbers, I'm saying, and then see what you get when you get to the 56th one. Remember, we're talking about the 156 because that's a crown. So you go all the way, add them all up, and then when you get to the 56th one, remember, 1 through 56, 156, we're talking about, look, see, 666, right? At the 1 through 56, the 56th number is 666. Now, if you add up all these numbers in that row, straight up, where the 666, all the way from the first one, what are you going to get? You're going to get the most incredible answer to a equation. So the total is 18816. That is the total, 18816. And why is that so important? Because that is Elvis's birth and his death. Look at that, 18816. You see how incredible that is? And that lines up to the 666 number and the 1 through 56. And remember all the 156s I showed you, because that connects to the crown. Elvis is known as the king. Seattle's in King County, and he's about to get his crown. But in the end, he will fail. Anyway, for the new people, don't mix up my predictions. I told you Seattle, Washington event, which connects to Elvis, is on June 11th. The Trump head wound is going to be in Ohio on August 4th. Okay? End of video.